Hi everybody, Tammy here. I'm with my sister Terry. She is down in Florida, so we decided to do a video together, or two, and today is a Blythe news video. So, and before I keep going, make sure you check out her channel. She's got two YouTube channels, Be Creative with Terry Jeanette and Tapping Flamingo. All right. So, putting the dollies away, we're going to talk about two dolls today. First, I'm going to talk about the latest release from Junie Moon and Blythe, and of course, this is Blythe News. And she is Sailing Dominique. So we're going to talk about Sailing Dominique, and then at the end, I'm going to share so far what I know about Dolly Days, which I did pre-order. And this is actually the second video.
Things keep changing by the second.
Yeah, the second recording because stuff's changing due to tariffs and all that kind of stuff, and some of the international post offices not shipping to the U.S. right now. So I will... If you don't want to hear all that stuff at the end, because I realize it doesn't necessarily affect everybody. Some doll collectors, if you're not in the U.S., you know, you don't have to worry about it, right? But if you're curious, I will share what I know. I'll just tell you my experience so far with getting Dolly Days. All right, but let's talk first about Sailing Dominique. I have her pulled up here on my iPad, and I will have some pictures in between us a little bit because her photographs are out now. And as I film this, she is also available for her second pre-order on the Junie Moon website. I'm filming this August 30th, and she's right now, she's up there as I'm filming it. And it's going to take me a while to edit this, so it'll probably be a couple days before I get this edited and published. So if you go over to Junie Moon and she's not there anymore, I'm sorry. All right. But you know, the thing is that this happens. They'll have a pre-order. The doll will come out, this pre-order will sell out. Then they might have a second one. Then she might come out on CC Toys or Good Smile or whatever. So you just have to like check around, and some good resources, of course, sign up for the Junie Moon newsletter over on the Junie Moon website. Check CC Toys, regularly if you're looking for a particular release. Definitely join the 100% Blythe Doll group on Facebook, and also our Facebook page, Blythe Doll Buddies. All right, so when I know information, I post it over there, and the 100% Facebook group is also a great place for information. So anyway, Sailing Dominique, I have to say I'm kind of surprised. So Terry, you've been gone. She's been away for a couple weeks.
Right.
So, Did you see the original rendering of her?
Not until day before yesterday when I got back. I was on a cruise, so I had no internet, nothing.
Yeah.
So when I say I didn't know what was going on, I mean at all.
Right. So you just saw the drawing a few days ago.
A few days ago. She looked really cute, and she looks like a little cruiser.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. The sailing, theme really appealed to Terry. I have to say, I was not keen on her. I thought the doll looked interesting to me, and the stock looked interesting, but combined, I was kind of put off. But I have totally changed my mind now that I see the photos. And this can happen. This is one of the things, like when you actually see photos of the doll, it can really change your mind. So photographs are out. We also know more about her, so that's really helpful too. She is a translucent doll. You guys, I have, my heart. I love translucents. I have a number. I think I have 3 translucents in my collection. So I really do like 4 if you count that I have doubles of 1. So, but anyway, translucents are great. I really like them. And she's a translucent. We don't get a lot of those. And there's a lot of special things about her. She's a side part with pink hair, and it's a new color for them. In fact, let me scroll down here.
Magenta or something?
No, that was the eye chips.
That's the eye chips. Okay.
She has her hair color is hair color mauve pink, and they're saying it's a new color.
It's really pretty.
I think it's beautiful. Yes, and so her face type is Radiance Evolution. Like I said, she's translucent. Her skin tone is cream, so she's on the lighter side. She has taupe pink eyeshadow, and that actually means not just over the eyes, but actually the eyelids are pink, and I love that about her. Her lips are pink with a plump shape. There's a little bit of concern from some collectors that, I guess with the anniversary doll that just came out, her lips are not totally shaded in, and some people's their lips were not evenly painted when they got that doll.
Yeah.
So there's some concern that could be an issue, here with this new doll. They need to get their act together on that. But they look glossy. They look really pretty. So, and then her Her blush is pink, and like I said, so she's got 4 eye chips, 4 special color eye chips. So, I mean, you know, she's not an anniversary doll, but she is a CWC exclusive, so there's like extras with her. So she has gray right, light blue front with hologram, it says. So I'm not sure exactly what that means. I'm thinking maybe
there's a little ship in there.
Yeah, or maybe, yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Again, I'll have pictures as we're talking. The pictures might cover our faces a little bit, but that's okay. And then left is light magenta, and then front is aqua green. Like I said, her eyelids are a taupe pink, and then she has earrings. So again, that's a big plus, which are silver ribbon shaped, and she also has a pink manicure. So she's got earrings, a manicure, colored eyelids, 4 special eye chips, a special type of, a new color of hair, no bangs, that's nice, and a side part. So, you know, she also has 2 outfits. She has so they're listed here. A doll, of course, with a dress, a blouse. They're calling them culottes, so they have like a red little outfit.
It's like a little jumper.
Yeah. So, and that goes over the blouse. Petticoat for under the dress. And socks, a bag, earrings, shorts. The shorts are the undies. Shoes, stand, of course. But yeah, she is. So let's go.
And the underwear is really cute. In fact, when I saw them, I'm like, oh, it'd be really cute to make a little bathing suit out of it. You know?
Yeah. So you could, for example, a couple of, I guess 2 years ago when we did the Party Under the Sea virtual Blythe retreat, one of the projects was the workshop showed you how to make a little bandeau top. So you can make a little bandeau top, and then she could wear those panties, and then she'd have a little bathing suit. So.
Yeah.
But even her pull charm, she has a pull charm that's a little.
Oh, how cute!
It's a little
sailboat.
Yeah. So she's really cute. I mean, the dress looks adorable. I love, they have really come up on their stock. Like,
I have to say, there is a negative.
What?
Red socks.
Yes, be careful of those red socks. Yes. She has a cute little hat. It's like sort of like a beret type hat with a pom-pom.
Oh, and the little tote bag looks like a life preserver.
Yes, that's adorable. That is adorable. So I'm taking back what I originally said about her. I was not that impressed. I didn't like the combination of the pink hair and the outfit, but I think she's adorable. Will I get her? No.
For a couple reasons.
Yeah, well, first of all, she's pricey. Yeah, so I think when I looked her up on the Blythe doll app, it was $191 US, and that does not include tax or shipping. All right, so she right now on Junimoo for the pre-order, she's 25,545 Japanese yen. So she's quite a bit more.
25, what is that?
25545.
Let me look that up while you're
So she is, granted, she has a lot of extras. But, again, I always talk about Jayla. Love Jayla had two outfits. She has earrings, right? Yeah, she has earrings, 2 outfits. I think she has a manicure, too, if I remember correctly.
I believe so.
I mean, she has a lot going on.
$173.98 US dollars.
Oh, okay. So that's a little different than what it had said on the app. So $174.
Basically
$174, and then you have to pay tax on that. I don't know if that's with tax or not. Does it say if it's with tax? Tax excluded.
So that's plus tax.
Okay. So plus tax. Tax is not included. Maybe that's where that 191 came from. But, so there's tax on top of that, depending on where you live, and then also shipping. And then, of course, customs or tariffs or whatever.
Whatever's going on at the time.
Whatever's going on. And this is kind of a little bit of a segue into the rest of the video. But I will say, so we did see somebody, a Blythe collector post on, Facebook recently. She got one of the dolls that was on sale, and I can't remember which one she got. Did she say which one? They were a couple of Blythe dolls on sale on Junimoo, right? And let me see if I did take like a screenshot. I'm not going to share the screenshot because I did not ask her if I could talk about this or anything. But she has told everybody, I guess she ended up paying, she bought one of the dolls that was on sale from Junie Moon. Let me say specifically Junie Moon. Now, as we're filming this, at this point in time, the Japanese post office is not shipping to the U.S. anymore, as are many other post offices around the world, because they don't know how to do it. And and so she had already ordered this doll, I guess. It wasn't a pre-order or anything like that. And she ended up paying an extra $42 delivery from DHS. I don't know who DHS is, because it's DHL, right? Maybe she meant DHL.
Probably meant DHL.
The Junie Moon changed the delivery carrier, which I think is what a lot of companies are trying to do now. They can't use the post office, so they're like, who else could we use? There's FedEx, there's DHL, there's other places, right? So that was an extra $42 on top of what she'd already been charged. And then there was an additional $47 for tariffs, so she ended up paying an extra $89 on top of what she'd already paid for the doll, right? So now, yeah, we don't know if this is going to keep happening. I pre-ordered Dolly Days when she first came out. And, I've talked about that on my channel and everything. Well, her release date was August 28th, I believe. And I was hoping she would get out before, all of this de minimis stuff was going on.
So her release date was August 28th?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Which coincide with the de minimis.
That was the date, yeah.
Yes. I only paid $16 of shipping, though, so I was wondering if maybe the doll was already in the U.S., because there's no way you're only going to pay $16 to ship, a doll overseas. I mean, it's just from internationally to the U.S. No. I mean, shipping, for a doll, it's usually like anywhere from $35 to $50 when it comes to a Blythe doll, right? So I thought, well, maybe she's already in the U.S. So then a few days, about 3 or 4 days before we all heard about the $800 change being pushed up, I got an email from Good Smile saying, we've charged your PayPal account for your doll. So I was like, okay, this looks promising, because they wait till they're getting ready to ship the doll. So they charged my PayPal, and I was like, okay, everything's good. Well, then we all hear about the new change with the $800 limit, and they send an email saying, hey, we can't send anything because the Japanese post office is not letting us send stuff now. So we don't really know what's going to happen, but we are trying to find another carrier. And then there was another email that said something like, I guess there was some kind of error where they might have accidentally charged people twice.
Ooh.
And they were like, we're really sorry. We didn't mean to do that. We're going to fix it. I'm sure they will. I have purchased at least 3 or 4 other dolls through Good Smile Company and had no problem with that. So, if they made a mistake or whatever. So I don't really know what's going to be happening with Dolly Days and how I'm going to get her in the U.S. I will say, some people in other countries, the UK, I've seen a few people, including Claire, who makes things. She's already gotten her doll, right? Did you see that on Facebook?
Yeah, I did see that.
All right, so she's already gotten her doll in the UK. Now, of course, yes, they pay, they have fees.
They pay ransom.
Yes, they pay the ransom, right? But the thing is, in the United States, we don't really have a system completely in place. And so we don't know how the doll's going to get here, how much extra it's going to cost. We don't know anything. So I was really hoping that Dolly Days would make it before anything like this happened, but it will.
Doesn't look like it.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe you'll get lucky.
I know. I mean, when all this was happening, I was like, oh no, I ordered her, and I'm prepared to pay extra for her, which is, ironic considering she's supposed to be an economical doll.
She's supposed to be the cheap one.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to be one of your more expensive
She's the most expensive Blythe doll I've ever bought.
Most expensive, cheap Blythe doll.
Yes. But that could happen. And I will continue to keep you guys updated when I find out more information. I know this is a little bit of a sore spot with some people internationally, because I've seen people post on social media who are outside the U.S. that they feel like we're whining and everything. And we probably are.
Well, here's the thing, and we are, but we don't know how much it's going to cost. It'd be one thing if we knew everything up front, but we don't know.
Even like a ballpark, you know what I mean?
Right. You know, I mean, are we going to get paid? Is it going to be an extra $80? Is it
Right,
because
that was something I heard.
$180?
Right,
I mean,
I heard
we don't know.
If I heard that if you got something from the from our post office, that was an $800 item or less, that we were going to get charged $80 flat fee.
Right.
But then I don't, like we just don't know, right?
Yeah.
So, and you don't want to buy something from AliExpress for like, $10 and get charged $80 for that $10 thing. So, yeah. So that's, please cut us some slack, international people. We just, this is new to us, and things change all the time. And I would not be surprised by the time I edit and publish this video.
It's probably going to be different.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe this thing will be on frozen again, or they'll have something, new information. We just don't
because
know.
we already did a video, but then things changed so much that it was like, let's just do another one. She was going to edit it. I said, well, why don't we just do another one?
Yeah. So anyway, I would love to know if anybody out there has gotten Sailing Dominique. She is adorable. I would say if I was able to buy her, obviously I just even can't do it.
Right.
it would be very hard for me to resist her, even though she's pricey. She's almost like an anniversary price doll.
The thing is with her, I don't know. It's like with this doll here, of course, Tammy gave her to me. I take her everywhere, and I'm comfortable doing that. I don't know if I would be comfortable taking the other one anywhere. It should be in my curio cabinet,
right.
And I want to play with them and take them places.
Well, and I think once you get to a certain saturation level, like I am, I have a group of my Blythe dolls, and maybe I'll do a video on this sometime, that are my really special dolls. And I don't take them around. They're in the curio. They get their outfits changed occasionally. They wear some really nice stuff. And but they really don't get out and about very much because of that. And honestly, some of those dolls, I've had some dolls like that I've actually sold because I've thought, well, if I'm not going to do anything with her, now I'm just like, okay, I'm okay with it. I have a group that I don't do stuff with, and then I have a group that I do stuff with. Mm-hmm. So, there's your display dolls and then your play dolls, right?
Yeah.
So I've turned those into display dolls versus play dolls. So we're losing.
Whoops. Woo! We're sliding around.
We're at my mom's house, so I have a bit of a vicarious setup here. Okay. So I was totally wrong about Sailing Dominique. She's beautiful. I wish I had her. I wish I could buy her. I'm not going to, even if I wanted to. Even if I could talk myself into, spending all that money. It seems like impossible right now.
It ain't gonna happen, Tammy.
Right.
Sorry.
Right. Well, I do, but I will say,
at least for now.
I think, I believe Mandrake, a lot of the Japanese companies, Good Smile, Mandrake, Junie Moon, all that, they are finding ways. It looks like Junie Moon has found an alternative way to ship, right? It's just, that's going to be more expensive. So, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. And we'll maybe eventually, we'll figure out, the process will be clearer for us and we'll be more comfortable making international purchases. But, right now it's kind of, I'm definitely pulling back because I just don't know what to expect, especially with the Dolly Days situation. I don't even know when she's coming or
if she's coming.
If she's coming, I don't know. So, all right, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. As usual, please give this a thumbs up. Thanks for stopping by and spending some doll time with us. Make sure you head over to both her channels, Be Creative with Terry Jeanette and Tapping Flamingo, and subscribe. And subscribe to my channel too if you haven't already. Have a wonderful Dolly Day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.